What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on a little mini project. I will be showing you guys how to remove the front bumper of your Audi A4 B8. I believe it's pretty much the same procedure and the same type of screws for the B8.5 and the B7 chassis. So it should, give you a good idea on how to remove the bumper for those as well. I did remove the bumper a few days ago just to get familiar with what needs to be done, and it's fairly simple. You basically just take off 2 screws here on the wheel wells on both sides. You have 4 screws on the top here, and then you also have about 3 that you have to remove in the bottom. So it's fairly simple. So the reason why I'm going to be taking off the bumper today is because there's a little bit of an imperfection. If you guys take a look behind my grill, you guys can probably already see it, but the crash bar paint is fading. That used to be black, and for some reason the paint is fading now, so we're going to remove the bumper so we can get behind there and just repaint it all black, because honestly it's pretty noticeable. It looks really bad in pictures and it's just ruining the whole image, so we're going to go ahead and take care of that. And since we're talking about the front end, if you guys saw my last video, you guys know that we installed my new Maxon Design front splitter, or lip, however you want to call it. I think it's more like a splitter to me, but unfortunately, I was on the freeway the other day and so I was driving on the freeway and my lip just fell apart. Fuck, dude. Yeah, that really happened. So I feel so bad that telling you guys this because it's so new. I literally just threw it on less than a month ago. But if you guys look here, everything is fine on the left side, but once you start going to the right, it definitely turns into fried bacon. It's super thinned out right here. You can see where it's scraped, even on this side too. It's kind of cracking right here. So it was just scraping on the freeway, up and down, up and down. I heard the noise. I was like, what's going on? Then yeah, I pulled over and I saw this was literally, this whole side was on the floor. And I believe this happened because we didn't put all the bolts onto the lip. We put 3 in the middle, and I believe we put 2 on the side and 2 on the other side. And it just wasn't enough. I had about 4 more left. We thought it would have been enough, but I believe air was able to seep through here, so it kind of pressured it down. So when I was on the freeway, I was going about 80, 90 to be honest. Air was seeping through, and then I believe it just pressured everything down, so the bolts actually, went through the bumper and just started scraping everywhere. So the other day I actually fixed it. I put 4 more bolts all around, so it should be good now, even though at semi-high speeds. So I'm gonna deal with it for now. I am not down to spend another $140, so we're just gonna let it be. I'm just gonna just pretend that it's not there. So with all that being said, we're gonna jack up the car and let's get started. Okay guys, so we're gonna start from the top here. There's 4 screws. You have 1 in the very end, you have 2 in the middle, 1 here and 1 here, and then you have another one on the right. You're gonna need a T-screw. This one's a T30. Yours may be a little different. I don't know if I mix and match these from last time, but carry anywhere from like a T15 to a T30 and you should be just fine. So once that cover is off, then you have another one here on the left that actually attaches to the bumper, and you have another one on the right. Now for the bottom, there's gonna be 3. You have 1 on the side, 1 in the middle, and 1 on the other side. For some reason, mine just like detached. It's probably from all the scraping, so I'm just gonna leave that. But yeah, you have 3 in the bottom right here. And next is going to be the fender well. I don't know if you guys can see, but you have 1 screw here and another one right on the top right here. By the way, you guys don't have to take the wheel off. I just turn it all the way to the right, and I kind of just lock the steering wheel in place so it doesn't move to the left with this little stick. So if you guys want to take off the wheel, you guys can do that as well. Now this is where it gets a little bit tricky. So once you guys can open up the cover, hope you guys can see, but you see that black bolt right there by the white wall? You have to take off that as well with a 10mm socket. A lot of people think you have to take off this screw right here, this one that's pointing down, but you actually don't. As you guys can see, I can just push it off and it's already pretty much detached. So all you need is that black 10mm bolt right down there. It is fairly deep down there, so in order to reach it, 10mm socket, you have a ratchet, and you're gonna want your Magnum XL extensions right here.
That's right.
There we go. Then you just do the same for the other side. So I believe that's all of it. If I didn't miss anything, it should just pop right out. There we go. There we go. We did it. Now, last thing is to unplug these fog lights right here. Bumper is completely off. Now, as you guys can see, there's, you know, an imprint of the grill mesh right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash this down. We're gonna go ahead and just get it all blacked out again. Gonna put a good amount of coating so this doesn't happen. I'll probably primer it as well, and then we'll put a nice gloss black right on top. So I have some leftover primer and some leftover gloss black, which I believe should be enough to just get this done. So I'm just gonna use up everything that I have pretty much, maybe put 2 coats of primer and then, I don't know, like 3-4 coats of the gloss black. So it's thick enough, and hopefully this won't happen again. Okay guys, so it's been a couple hours. Let's see how it turned out. Right. Nice. Yeah, came out cool. Looks pretty chill. I mean, it's nothing special. It's just a blackout of the crash bar, but 2 layers of primer, 4 layers of gloss black, and 1 thick layer of clear coat. So yeah, looks pretty cool. Not really gonna notice it, but at least it's not gonna be an eyesore anymore when you're looking through the grill, and especially in pictures, because that's when you really notice it as well. And by the way, I didn't mask off like the sides or anything, because honestly you can't even see the edges starting from like right here down. When everything's on, you can't see it, so I'm happy with it, especially not spending any money. I had these extra cans in my garage, so worked out. So I'm gonna put everything back and we'll be good.
That's right.
Alright guys, so here's the final result. Everything all blacked out and blended in as it should be. Got the lip on, but I cracked it. Car's super dirty, but I'm gonna wash it. But yeah, she's lowered. Everything's coming back together. Oh, and I also put back my S4 diffuser. I just slapped it on. It's super easy. It's like 3 screws right in the bottom and then just smack it on. But just for information, if you're gonna go with like eBay parts, it's gonna be super like it may not fit as properly, so you kind of have to like kind of just like smack things in there and kind of squeeze it, but there's a lot of tension, which is good though, because you'd want that, so when there's a lot of wind it won't really like make it fly off or anything. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah guys, that pretty much wraps up today's video. If you guys found the video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button. I'm super thankful for everyone that's been supporting me since day one. We're at like 49 subscribers now, which is not a lot, but watching it grow slowly is super cool. And that's a good amount of people, you know. It's a full classroom worth of people, if not more. So I really do appreciate it. I do promise all the fun stuff is on its way. A couple more cosmetics that we're gonna do, then we're gonna head into some maintenance and internals to get ready for a tune. So that's like the biggest goal for this build right here. And I'm super stoked. So if you guys want to join the ride, please click that subscribe button. Comment down below any thoughts or recommendations, anything you guys want to see. I'm super open to it. But yeah, I mean, we're just gonna keep moving forward from here. I'm gonna try and document every single thing I can. But yeah, until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.